I'm just going to try something. Don't freak out if you lose me. Oh, there we go. That's the camera that I want. I need to back up a little bit. Turn this up. Hey guys, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, so welcome to Intro to Turbo. My name is Kate, and I am putting this class on today because I want everybody to love Turbo Kick just as much as I do. And sometimes when you come to a Turbo Kick class for the first time, it's so fast and so much that people leave thinking that they can't do it. And that is not true. It just requires a little bit of time to learn it all. And that is exactly what the purpose of this class is. So, I'm just going to check my settings here really fast. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so we're going to go through a lot of the most common Turbo Kick moves. So Turbo Kick, for those of you that don't know what Turbo Kick is, it is a choreographed, high energy, high cardio kickboxing / dance. Now, there's not too much dance in it, I'll say that. The reason it's more of a dance fusion is because it's to the beat of the music, and the music is very dance-ish. But it is so much fun, and we do a lot of the basic kickboxing moves, so lots of punching, lots of kicking, and then there are some specialty moves too that I have a list of, and I want to go through all of these. And then I want to show you some ways to modify, and also just to teach you the lingo of Turbo Kick, because you're going to hear words being thrown out like jab, cross, hook, punch, twist, grab, throw, speed bag. You're going to hear all these terms, and because the workout is so fast paced, there's not time during the workout to be like, let me show you this move in slow motion. Because when you're in Turbo, you just want to go, and the more you can know the moves ahead of time, then the more confident you can be in the actual workout and really give it your all. Sorry, I thought I heard something. So some reminders. I will always have reminders here, and if you join my live stream classes in the mornings, or anytime, I always start the stream 15 minutes early. So like this class started at 6:45, so this stream was started at 6:30, and the stream will just be that beginning welcome screen. So there will be music playing. You'll be able to check your sound settings, adjust all what you need to do for your tech settings, and then right at the class start time, boom, I come on with the camera, 86. If the camera works, and I do my sound checks, and then we go. And then we'll talk about reminders, always safety. We'll talk about safety things in this intro class, because Turbo is, there's a lot of safety things that you need to be aware of with Turbo, because it is so fast, and there are high impact moves. I'll show you modifications to modify, which is number 2 on the list. Always feel free to take breaks when needed. I'll show you easy break moves. I mean, any kind of break you want to take, you can take. I can't see you. Pause and rewatch. So if you're on a live stream with me on YouTube, YouTube has a DVR feature, which is really cool, so you can pause, and then you can come and resume when you're ready. Now, you won't be in real time with us, which is okay, but that's there for you if you need to use it. Feel the music. You will feel the beat, and you'll move to the beat, okay? And it's so much fun. And if you get off the beat, it doesn't matter. Just do something you know and dance. Like, seriously, this music will move you even if you don't know the moves. You will be bopping up and down. And bring the fire, because this is called, well, there's 2 forms, Turbo Kick and then Turbo Fire. They're both the same, and it is called Turbo Fire for a reason, because you will be on fire figuratively and literally. Your muscles will be on fire, your heart rate will be skyrocketing, your face will be on fire, you will be sweating, everything will be activated, and you'll feel amazing. So let's get into some of this stuff. And so when you come to my class, also let me just plug my schedule here. So if you do want to join us for full classes, this is this week's schedule, but I do want to point out a couple things. So today's Tuesday, we've got PIO, we just finished PIO, Intro to Turbo. Wednesday is still on for tomorrow, Turbo, so if you are loving it and you're like, I want to try it, come tomorrow. Thursday, PIO, and Friday, it's Turbo. These are 6 o'clock classes though. Sunday, I have to fix this. Sunday, there is nothing, okay? Scratch both of these things down here, because I forgot we're going out of town. Okay, I didn't really look at my calendar when I made this, and I got really excited. I'm like, I'm going to do Sunday classes. But it's Christmas week, so scratch that. So when you come to my classes, you will see, see now my camera's not working again. The front camera is, but I need to fix my side camera. Give me a second. I don't know why it's doing this. It should pop up. There it is. Okay. So you will see when you come to my live stream classes, you'll see that I have my workout space in this part of the screen. So on the right side of the screen, I don't know if that's backwards too or not. And then on this side over here, this is my side camera. So on the side camera, you'll be able to see a side angle. And actually, I'm debating about turning that into a back camera for Turbo, because a back camera for Turbo is almost better. We'll see. I might try that next week. So you'll be able to see 2 views of me, so that you'll be able to figure it out a little faster. So let's get into some of the moves of Turbo. I would encourage you to get up and do these with me, and just it's not going to be a high intense workout right now, because we're going to go real slow. I'm really going to break down the moves for you and show you modifications, show you form, show you what things to remember when you're doing these moves. But I would get up and do them. Don't just watch me do them. Get up and do them, and it'll be a good warm up for you. So let's start with some very basic punches. So you're going to see a lot of punches in Turbo, and they all have their own special names. And so I want to show you those right now. And then when you hear them called out in class, you'll know what to do. So I'll always call out the moves a few seconds before we do them. At least I try to. I try really hard to. So basic punches. When you are punching, things to remember no matter what the punch is. Keep everything tight. I'm serious. Like, when you're punching, your biceps are flexed. You are squeezing. Your core is tight. Your body is upright. So let me get to my back here where you can see me in the side cam here. I need to adjust this a little bit. Oh, I know why it's off, because I moved it down for my little spiel.
Here we go,
okay,
here we go.
Let me just fix this. I just want to make sure you can see me on both angles here. Can you see me on both angles? This is where I need my tape on the ground. I have tape that I can put on the ground, so I know where to stand. And I'm going to slide this down. Can you see me sliding that down right now? Slide. There we go. That's a little bit better. So, what was I saying? Punches. Yeah, so in your punches, oftentimes you're going to be low in your stance. The lower you go, the more intense it's going to be. You don't have to be low. If you want to take it easy in class, if you're a beginner, then keep yourself more up. If you want to get low, you can get low in your knees. Just make sure your knees are always above or right in alignment with your ankle, so they're never like jutting way out like that. See how my knees jutting past my toes? So just keep it very much in alignment. And then your chest is always up, your core is always tight. And so when you're punching, you're just moving. You might have a little bob up and down, but it's not too much forward. Like, you should never be leaning forward like that. That's really gonna hurt your back. So keep it up. And what you'll notice in Turbo is no matter what move we're doing, your core is working. And that's a benefit of Turbo, because if you hate crunches like I do, I hate crunches. Is my microphone on? Yeah, it is. We don't do crunches in Turbo. And you're gonna really define your abs just by these twisting movements and punching moves, because every twist, every punch, every kick, your core is activated. So that's what's really cool about Turbo. I just gotta check something here, guys. And we're good. Okay. Okay, so punches. Put this on the ground for myself. So we will always start in our warm-up. We will do a bunch of punches, and we'll demonstrate them in the warm-up, but they're a little faster. So let's start with the cross punch. So a cross punch is literally what it sounds like. You are crossing your body, and you are doing a twist. It's a slight twist, and you can either punch more to the corner, or if you do a full twist, you can punch straight to the side. Depends on the move. But did you see what happens when I'm doing a cross punch and I'm twisting like that? I am lifting my heel of the leg that is rotating. And that is very, very important. You have to lift your heel when you're punching. So this is what a cross punch looks like faster. Watch my heels. They're going up and twisting out. I'm on my toe, and that's going to protect your knee. If you don't twist your heel, you're going to hurt your knees. Don't do that. When you're doing cross punches, again, see how my core is tight, chest is up, boom, back, boom. Okay, so try it slow. Bicep is tight, strong, and as you get the movement, then you can speed it up a little bit, and you can get a little bit lower. So do you see how if I go lower, you're going to start to feel your quads? Or keep it up. Just keep it upright. So you get to control the intensity of your workout. But how low you go, how far you're extending your punch. I mean, if you really get into it, you're going to, I'm starting to fall over. Your heart rate's going to skyrocket. The lower you go and the more you twist, the more you're going to get out of it. Or, like I said, beginners, just keep it up. Keep it up and light. You're still tight, but it's light. That rhymed. So that's a cross punch. Just like the name says. You're crossing your body. So then you'll also see a hook punch. So hook punch, same position with your feet. It's called a horse stance. You're going to hear that called out a lot. Chest is still upright. See the side cam? I'm not leaning forward. My tailbone is tucked under. And as I do a hook punch, I'm flexing my bicep again. And I'm bringing my arm up parallel to the floor. And it's like in an L shape. And I'm sliding it. Look at my heel. My heel still twists. So your hook punch comes across. It's like you're sliding something across the shelf and you're knocking over everything. And your hips, your power really comes from this hip because your hip is coming forward. Okay, so on the other side it looks like this. Flexed arm, slow motion, boom. Okay, faster, slide, 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 slide. Okay. See how strong and tight everything feels in that hook punch? You're twisting, your hip is twisting, your heel is twisting, everything is moving. Okay, it's really important. So then as you get into it more, you can get deeper. Again, the deeper you go, the more intense it's going to be. Or if you're a beginner, just keep it upright. You don't have to get deep, but everything does have to stay tight. You're going to just remember that. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. That's a hook punch. Uppercuts, my favorite. So same horse stance, toes are turned out. Uppercuts are closed fist. I mean, all the punches are closed fist, but your palms are up in an uppercut. And your arm is coming from the back, and you're stepping, and your hip is pushing out at the same time that your arm is going up and out. Okay, see that position? And do you see what happened with my ankle? I twisted it. Okay, so it's up and out, up and out, up and out. A little faster, up and out. Again, chest is up, everything's tight, core is tight. Like everything is working here. Up and out, up and out, up and out. And the other arm is pulled in. So see that side cam there? So it's pulled in, biceps are flexed, up and out. This is uppercuts. A little faster. If you get deeper, more bend in the legs, the more intense it's going to be. Or if you're a beginner, just keep it up. Okay? Uppercuts. Jabs. So jabs are a smaller punch. They're fast. I mean, they're a quick little jab. That's why they're called jabs. And basically like a cross, except you're not crossing your body fully. So a jab would just be like out to the front. Jab, jab. Okay, so it's just more of a straight out. You're still bending. On a jab, you don't need to twist as much unless you are crossing, okay? So if it's sometimes we'll do jabs to the front. So sometimes we'll have a front stance like this, and then we jab forward. That's a jab too. And notice when I jab forward, I do transfer my weight to my front heel, and my back heel is lifting just to stabilize me. Sometimes we'll jab to the side. Sometimes we'll jab both ways. Jab, jab. Your feet are always moving, and you're always light on your feet. See how I'm light on my feet? Also for turbo, I highly recommend having a soft surface so that your toes and your shoes can twist very easily. Unlike plyo where you need a lot of grip, turbo you actually want some slickness to it because you want to be able to easily twist with those shoes or your feet or whatever it is, because you're always light on your feet. Like your feet are constantly moving in turbo. You're light on your feet, they're twisting, you're turning, you're punching, you're kicking. Like your feet are always moving. And if you have too much grip, that's when you're gonna get an injury, because if your foot can't twist and the rest of your body's trying to twist, that's not a good combo. So it's good to have a slippery surface for turbo, like a hardwood floor. I have polished concrete, luckily. Okay, so jabs, like I said, are just little jabs out. No matter what direction we're going, I'll do it from this angle too. Jab, jab. So a very common combination is a jab and then a cross. Those two go together a lot. So jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. See how my feet are moving. Feet are moving. Feet are moving. Core is tight. Core is tight. And when I twist on that cross punch, remember jab. Jab is just a forward, and I just kind of lift up. And a cross punch, I got to lift and twist. See the side cam? Let's go, let's go. Okay, so jab, cross, and see when I put them together, it's a little faster. Okay. Let's talk about blocks and elbows. You don't see these as much, but they do pop up. A block, it's different than a punch because it's not a punch. It's a block. So it's when your arm is tight like an L, okay, like this, 90-degree angle, and you're coming up. Okay, so it's up, and your hip does move. Block, block. So you're blocking someone's punch on a block. What's twisting? My foot. My foot is twisting because in a block, you do have some rotation in that hip. And if you check the side cam, my upper body does lift up. I am not flinging myself back though. Like I am controlling. I'm not going back and forth like this. Okay, I'm controlling my core. My core is so tight and my arms are tight. Everything is tight. Tight, tight, tight. Are you sick of me saying that yet? Okay, elbows. A couple different elbow variations you'll see. Some elbows, well, elbow is just what it sounds like. You are taking your elbow. It's more than a 90-degree angle. See that? It's really curled in, and it's parallel like a hook is, but you're off to the side. Okay, so it's elbow, elbow, a little bob. You do a little jab here. It's like a jab elbow, but it's parallel. Other way. Okay, I'm not really having to twist my feet here because I'm not twisting my body. There's also a rear elbow, which is like someone is behind you and you're here and you're gonna elbow them behind you. See that side cam? I pulled my elbow back. Okay, and this one though, you're still keeping your core tight and you're just using that strength to get behind you. So it's a very small move in a rear elbow. Elbow, 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 elbow. That's a rear elbow. Or side, 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 elbow, 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 elbow. Try it. Make sure you're trying these with me. So that's an elbow. So those are the most basic punches. Those are the most basic punches that you'll see. The trick is we put them together in very fast combinations. But you'll get it. You will get it. I promise. You just have to keep coming back. Keep coming back. I tell people in Turbo, you have to come to a class at least 10 times. 10 times before you can really say if you like it or not. Because you'll learn it. And as you learn it, your muscle memory improves and your body knows what it's doing. And then you can feel the music. Okay, let's talk about kicks. So we covered punches. We covered kicks. Same thing with punches when you're kicking. The most important thing is you are keeping everything tight. Tight, tight, tight. If you are controlling your muscles, that means you're controlling your joints. And when you're kicking or throwing punches, the most important thing is that you are controlling the joints because you don't want to get hurt. So muscle engagement is the most important. So let's talk about common kicks. Let's start with the easy ones. Easy kicks, front kick. So front kick, basic. Back over my camera here. Okay, so your stance is upright, your guards are up. Hands are up, nice and tight, strong. Front kick is literally just lifting that front foot and you're extending it. Okay? Toe is pointed. This is very slow motion. We usually alternate, so I'm just transferring my weight back and forth. See how my core is upright. I'm not leaning forward. I'm not leaning far back. I am up, up, up. The more vertical I can keep my upper body, the more I work my core because my core is lifting my leg. That's a front kick. There's also a front push kick. So this was a front kick where our toe is pointed. Now a front push kick is a little different. So this is a front kick. Now watch a front push kick. A front push kick, my foot is flexed and I'm pushing and I do that slight lean back. So I'm pushing out and my foot comes down. Foot flex, push out, foot comes down. It's like you're holding groceries and you're pushing the door open to get inside. That's a front push kick. It does feel a little awkward. And when you lean back, it does feel a little bit like, oh, core tight. Core tight always. That's a front push kick. Let's talk about a back push kick then. Same thing as a front push kick, but this time you look behind you, guard up, and it's a side back push kick. So my foot is flexed. See in the camera angle there? And I'm just pushing to the back corner and letting my foot go down. So I come up, foot flexed, push it out to the back corner, and it comes down. So back push kick, back push kick. Core is tight, guard is up, back push, back push. You do not have to kick high. That's a very common thing people try to do. They try to like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And guess what that's going to do? You're going to hurt yourself. Because if your body isn't warm or flexible or even ready for it, you're going to pull something. As long as your muscles are completely engaged, you can have a very effective workout with low kicks. It's all about your muscle engagement. That's what it's about. So that's a back push kick. Roundhouse kick. A roundhouse kick is a side kick. So you are stepping and your weight is transferring to one leg. You lift up your leg, pointed toe. See my toes pointed? Guard is up. And it's a snap kick out. And then you pull it back and you bring it down. Okay, notice my core stayed upright. I do have to move a little bit to balance, but it's up. Oops, I'm falling over. Let me try that again. Up, snap, back, down. Up, snap, back, down. The slower you go, the harder it is to maintain your balance. Real speed looks like this. Okay, does not have to be high. Falling over again. Let's try the other side. Guard up. This is a W guard. It's called a W for a roundhouse because do you see why it's called a W? My arms look like a W. So now I'm going to transfer my weight. I'm going to lift up, point my toe, snap, pull back, lower it. Chest is up, core is tight, snap, lower. Okay, so faster, what this looks like, the roundhouse kick often goes with a march. So it's 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick, 1, 2, 3, kick. So try this with me. Easy march. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Notice I'm bringing my guard with me. Each side just transfers. And if you do this over and over again, you're going to start to realize, wow, do you feel your core activation with every single kick? Turbo will work your abs. So that's a roundhouse. Side kick, side push kick. So side kick, another side kick. So we're going to have our W guard up, and we transfer that weight again to the standing leg. But this time when our foot comes up, it's flexed, and you pull it in, and then you push it out. So it's not a snap kick, it's a pull in from your butt. Your butt muscles are working here. Push out, okay? So pull in, push out. Other side, transfer the weight, bring the guard up, bring it in, foot flex, push it out, pull it in. Okay, so roundhouse kick is a snap with a pointed toe, side kick, boom. And that goes with the march sometimes too, so try it with me. So it's 1, 2, 3, push, 1, 2, 3, push, 1, 2, 3, push. Does not have to be high. Keep it low if you need to. Push, maybe down 2, push. Okay, so that's slow. We will do those faster. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. 1, 2, 3, push. What's working here? Everything. Your core, your butt, your heart, everything. That's a side push kick. We will do, these aren't kicks, but they're lower body moves. You'll hear them a lot. A double bob. So a double bob is often kind of a transition move. And all that means, like if I say double bob to the right, you're going 1, 2. That's double bob. And then you go the other way. 1, 2. It's a bob. You're bobbing up and down. Bob, bob, double bob, double bob, double bob. And then, once we get the double bob down, then we can start adding a cross punch. Boom. Or we can add a hook punch. Hook, double bob, hook, double bob. Or we can do an uppercut. Double, upper, ooh. I love that one. Double, upper. So those get put together a lot. Double bobs with hooks and punches and crosses and all of those good things. When the double bob, again, you control the intensity. If you want to go really low in your double bob, widen those feet and you're going to get a much more intense workout. Chest is always up. Look at the side cam. When I am double bobbing, I am not leaning forward. I'm not like this. You're going to hurt your back if you do that. Tailbone's tucked under. Chest is up. Flat. Double bob with pushes, punches, whatever we're doing. Keep it up. Okay? Everything's up. Up, up, up. Tight, tight, tight. Knees. We'll do lots of knees. So knees can look different in different positions for different moves. Basic knee, you're lifting your knee, pulling your arms down. What is upright? My chest and my core. Look at the side cam. Okay? Pull. I am crunching my arms and my leg together. I am not curling my back. Okay? It's up, up, up. Try it. Are you keeping your back up? The only way to do that is to keep your core tight. So guess what's working? Your core. Knees can always be done without the arms. Modification, you could always just keep your arms still. In fact, as a beginner for turbo, if you're confused, don't worry about the arms. Do your legs first. Once you get the footing down for your legs, then your arms, you'll start to realize what happens with your arms because it's always natural. Your movements are always natural. And it's when we think about it too much that we get confused. Where's my list? Where I lost where I am. Oh, we were on knees. So the other way knees can be, so this was a front knee. Okay, we sometimes do side knees. So sometimes we'll step, like for example, we'll step to the right, arms are up, and then we pull in our knee to the side. Even though it's a side knee, notice my core and my body still stay upright. Up, up. I am not curling my back. I'm not hunching forward. This is not what I want to do. Up. Everything is tight. 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 Okay, try it to the left. Step left. Arms up. Knee. Knee. Weight is in your front heel. So the weight's in my front heel right here. And when I'm pulling myself up, I'm pressing through that heel. Boom. Boom. Okay, that's a side knee. Those are knees. Knees are pretty basic. Okay, a few other specialty moves that are really kind of unique to turbo. How are you doing on time? Oh, good. High-lows. You're going to see lots of high-lows. High-low is when you are in a horse stance. You're using your arms in a tight punching position. W. Okay? And what you're doing is you are jabbing high, and then you're jabbing low. That's why it's called high-low. But you're also adding an up and down movement with your knees. So it's high, low, high, low, high, low. Get that movement, because we do it really fast when we're in turbo. High, low, high, low. Check the side cam. I'm not bending forward. My chest is up, my back is flat. High, low, a very vertical movement. If it's too much, take the legs out, or just do a little bob. Okay, you control the intensity again. If you want more, bring it way down. Just make sure your knees are always directly over your ankles. Okay, high, low on the other side. Same thing. High, low, high, low, high, low. Now what happens with high, low is we go fast. Sometimes we'll do 8 on each side, sometimes we'll do 4. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch. Or we go a little faster. We might do 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, switch. 1, 2, 3, switch. Okay, so it depends on the song. It's a very fast move. It's going to spike your heart rate. It's going to work your abs. It's going to work your legs. It's going to work everything, just like everything in turbo always does. So that's high-low. The other option for high-low to add intensity, if you are more advanced, you can add a jump when you do the switch. So it will look like this. High, low, and you jump, and then it transitions to the other one. So faster, it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, jump, 2, 3, 4, jump, 2, 3, 4, jump, 2, 3, 4. I'm already out of breath just doing those few. If you do at the jump, make sure your feet stay wide when you jump up and you land soft in that really wide stance. Okay? That is an option. You never have to go high impact if you don't want to, though. Okay, let's talk about the wheel and any kind of like capoeira moves. So the wheel, wide horse stance, your arms are up, kind of like a goalpost. Your chest is tight, of course. Tailbone is tucked under. Arms are up. And the wheel is like you're turning a cartwheel, but you don't go over. So in a wheel, I mean, I can't describe what this feels like right now, but my whole entire obliques are working to keep me in this position, and then I go the other way. And then the other way. This is wheel. Chest is up. I'm not going back and forth. I'm going side to side. Oh, my obliques are twisting. And then what happens is you can add power with your legs. So you go this way, and then you go this way. So it's a little faster. It looks like this. See how my legs are kind of tapping? I am twisting that heel. That's giving me a little more control. And again, every muscle in my core is working there. That's the wheel. We'll do other moves that are kind of similar, where it's kind of this like grab and throw motion, like you step to the right and then you step back. This is like capoeira moves. And when we get in these low positions, you guys, just remember everything is tight and upright in turbo. So even though we are getting low to grab, I'm keeping all this tight and up, and then I'm throwing. So it's a grab, throw. This is a capoeira move, and the lower you go, the more those legs are going to shake, and the more intense it's going to be. If you don't want the intensity, keep it up. Keep it up. Ski 3 knee. This is a very fast move. This one confused me for the longest time. Took me forever to figure it out. So it's a fast move. I want to show you what it looks like fast first. So it's 1, 2, 3, knee, 1, 2, 3, knee. Check that side cam. Knee, 1, 2, 3, knee. It's a high impact move. I'll show you how you can modify it. Basically what you're doing is don't worry about the arms right now. Your arms are just kind of flailing in the air like a party. You are skiing your feet like you're on skis. Okay, that's why it's called ski 3. And you ski 3 times. So it's ski, ski, ski. And then that back knee comes up. Knee. And then the tricky part that I always could never figure out is you end with your skiing knee in front. And that's how you position back. So there is some shuffling involved here too. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, knee. And then there's a little hop there. 1, 2, 3, knee. Because my front knee ends front. Knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. Try it. That one is hard. Okay? And if you don't want the impact, then just do a march. Okay? 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. That works too. Knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. You don't have to add the impact. Okay, last move I want to talk about the twist. And then we'll have about 10 minutes to maybe try a few of these moves. So the twist is another compound move. Oftentimes we are stepping forward to twist. So let's do our right leg to start. So to twist, you're on your front right leg. Your weight is in that front heel. And what you're doing is you are stepping forward. You're twist and cross punching. Then it's a jab. Wait, let me think about this. Jab, jab. Okay, I lied. I had to speed that up to figure it out. So what you're doing is you're stepping forward and you're jabbing. Then you're crossing. Then you're jabbing again. And then you pull back into a knee. Okay, so fast it looks like this. It's easier when you go fast. Jab, cross, jab, pull. Jab, cross, jab. Now what am I doing wrong here? Hold on. Don't listen to me. Cross, jab, pull, jab, cross, jab. Jab, cross, pull, jab, cross. Jab, cross, pull. That's what it is. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Okay? So check that side cam. Right foot is forward. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Got it? Sorry, that one was kind of hard to break down when you go slow. It's easier when you go fast. It really is. Because it's natural movement of your body. Okay, on the other side, if we do a twist on the, I want to get in the camera here. Twist on the other side, so you're stepping forward with your right leg. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Jab, cross, pull the knee. Jab, cross, pull the knee. This is a twist. Okay, 3 movements put together and we call it a twist. Not a ton of modifications for that one, except just don't keep your movements as big. So if you want to keep it smaller, jab, cross, step it in. You don't even need to do the knee. Jab, cross, step it in. Jab, cross, step it in. That's an option. You can always take out knees, high impact moves, lower the arms. You can really modify to make it work for you. And honestly, if you kind of lower, if you take out some of the arms or the legs, it sometimes clicks even faster then, because you're not thinking about all of those components, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can do this. oh, my body's just moving like this. This is a basic movement. Oh, I can add a knee now. Oh, I got the punches. And you just start to feel it. Like it just starts to flow. So sometimes modifying is a good way to even learn, because once you modify it to an easier version, the harder version just comes naturally. Okay, let's do some stuff. Let's put these together. So I want to do, I'll do a warm-up song where we're going to do all of the punches and all of the all the kicks. And then I want to talk about the turbo sections, because the turbo sections are hit drills, and I want to talk about those. So let's do a warm-up song. Oh, we don't have time. 7:26. Perfect. Okay, so let's go, guys. Where's my warm-up song? I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit.
Round 86.
Okay. So we are going to start with the easy double bob. Remember the double bob? We're going to go to the right side and we're going to do a cross punch. Okay, so watch me. Here we go. Double bob and cross. Find your footing. This is the speed. Notice I'm not really moving very far to the left and right. Okay, single crosses here. So now we're just doing single crosses. Are you lifting that heel in the back? Twisting. Is your core tight? Okay, back to the double bob. Now we're going to do a hook punch, remember? It's like you're sliding your arm across a shelf. Twist that heel. Hips are moving. Okay, single hooks here. Go. Boom, boom. Start to feel the music. Get a little bit more into it. Are your biceps tight? Tight, everything's tight. Okay, double bob. Now the uppercut. Up. Boom, up and out. Coming from the hips. Twist the heel. This is awesome. Single uppers now. Okay, twisting. But I'm tight. Twist. Up and out. It's like you're hitting someone with a chin. Boom. Boom. Okay, now we're going to march it here. We're going to do the knee. So it's a 1, 2, 3, knee. Knee. Check the side cam. You're not flailing forward. Very vertical. Awesome. Single knees here. Single. You guys got it. See, once you know all the moves, it's easy. Okay, we're going to do kicks next. Okay, first move is going to be easy front kick. So march 2, 3, easy front kick. Check the side cam. Notice my body is totally upright. Guard up. Okay, let's try something. 2 knees, 2 kicks. Knee, knee, kick, kick. Knee, knee, kick. This is putting things together a little bit faster. More thinking. Okay, roundhouse kick. Watch me. March 2, 3, snap, roundhouse kick to the side. Toe is pointed. Guard is up. It does not have to be high. Okay, 2 knees, 2 kicks. This is gonna test you. It's fast. Do what you can. Don't freak out. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, side push kick. Foot is flexed. Butt is working. I'm getting out of breath. 2 knees, 2 kicks right here. Knee, knee, push, push, knee, knee. Doesn't have to be high, doesn't have to be high. Do what you can. Keep it low. Okay, new move. March it. Back corner kick. So you're looking behind you, kicking at the corner, foot is flexed, it's a push kick. Woohoo! I'm falling over. 2 knees, 2 kicks. Knee, knee, back, back, knee, knee, back, back. Is your core tight? Oh, Okay, easy jump rope. This is a jump rope. Very common transition move. This is where you can either catch your breath. You can do a jump rope like this. You do not have to actually jump. It can be an easy heel, or you can do the jump rope. We'll do this between most moves as we transition. Nice job, guys. How was it? Did you love it? Did you love it? That's the easy part. Okay, so last thing I want to talk about before we wrap this class up is our HIIT drills. And our HIIT drills, they are approximately 1 minute, 1 minute high intensity interval training sections. And that means basically you're going to spike your heart rate as high as you possibly can, doing some pretty high intense moves. If they do not have to be high impact, you have options. But I want to just show you a couple of them, and then I want to talk about what happens in the turbo section, which is towards the end of the workout. So in a HIIT drill, again, they're short. They're like 1 minute. And the purpose is to spike your heart rate. So your goal is to push yourself. So when you feel like you're dying in a HIIT drill, keep going. There's always options. You're going to see me do the high intensive versions usually, or the high impact versions. For example, in the first one, we do heels like this. And then we do high knees like this. Now, you don't have to jump. You don't have to do that. You can totally keep it here for the heels. And you can totally just march for the high knees. You can always take the jump out. You just have to figure out how to do it without the jump. And I'll always try to show you too. We're going to do high lows in some of our HIIT drills. So remember high lows where we're doing it up and down, up and down? You choose. Do you want to add a lot of legs? Or do you want to keep it more stable? Do you want to add the jump between the switches? Switch and jump, switch and jump. Or do you want to just switch it? You don't have to jump. So even if you see me jumping and flying all over the place, you don't have to do that. Your choice. If you see the ski 3 knees in a drill, remember this one? Ski 3 knees. Remember, you don't have to do this hopping, skipping, jumping action. 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. That works just as well. You're still working your core. You're still working everything. We do a jump shot in this HIIT drill, where we're jumping straight up. Jump, jump. You don't have to jump. Jump, jump. That's a jump too. Take the air out. So always, always options. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to be jumping around, because turbo can be very hard on your knees if you have bad knees, or if you have more weight that you're carrying around. So there's always options, and you're working no matter what. So let's try a couple HIIT drills, and then we'll be done for the day. So let's try the first HIIT drill. It's pretty simple, but they're fast. So this one we're going to do heels and knees and high knees, okay? All right. Here we go. Starting with heels. So now high knees. Back to heels. Low options here. Knees. These are the low modifications. Now watch. 2 knees. Knee, knee, switch. Now 4. Okay, this is fast. We're going to do it again. 2, 2, 4. 2, 2, 4. Awesome. Back to heels. We're repeating. You know it. High knees. Back to heels. High knees. 2, 2, 4. Ready? 2 knees. And 2. Now 4. Do that again. 2. And 2. And 4. Ah! Yeah, good job. That's a HIIT drill. Is your heart rate up? Should be. Let's try one more. So this is another HIIT drill. This time we're going to do a grab and throw. We're going to step to the right, grab, and throw. And then we're going to do some high lows. Remember high lows? You'll get it, I promise. Grab, throw. Grab, throw. Now do 2 jacks. Back to grab, throw. Grab, throw. One more. 2 jacks. Now high, low. High, low. Awesome. Switch arms. Switch again. Decide how intense you want this. One last switch. Okay, we're going to grab and throw again. Ready? Grab, throw. Grab, throw. One more. 2 jacks. Grab and throw. One more. 2 jacks. High lows. Ready? Add some air if you want. Switch arms. Switch again. Is your core tight? Switch. Jump rope. You did it. You just did 2 drills. 2 hit drills. Now, the thing with turbo, that was 2 of the hit drills. There are 2 or 3 more in the whole workout. And then at the very end, well, not the very end, it's like close to the end, we get to the turbo section. And the turbo section means we do all of them together, smashed together. It's like a full minute, or it's actually more than a minute, it's like 2 or 3 minutes. And then your heart rate is through the roof. We do it twice. And then we move on. So that's just a warning for you. Lots of hit work, or a lot of hit drills, which hit training is very, very good for your heart. Spikes your heart rate, keeps your blood flowing, and you're gonna love it. I love it. So you guys, turn my music down. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I feel like I'm delayed on this stream, which kind of makes me sad. I hope the music isn't delayed. I'm definitely delayed. I'm sweaty too. Do you see how sweaty I am? Ooh, you should be sweaty too. So hopefully this was helpful, you guys. Turbo kick is such an amazing workout, and when people don't give it enough time to learn it, and they say they don't like it, I get so sad because I'm like, no, you'll like it if you just keep doing it. And once you keep doing it, you're gonna learn it. You'll know the moves, and then you'll be a turbo pro, and you won't be able to get enough of it because it's so much fun. And you only got to hear a couple songs. Really, only heard one song that we did the warm up. But just like Pyle, the music in turbo is what makes it, and it's super high energy. They're really good songs. They'll make you move. They will push you to move. I think music is really powerful that way. So, you guys, like I said, the schedule for this week, if you want to try turbo out, next turbo is going to be Wednesday, tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. And you can put all these things that you just learned into practice, and then you keep coming back, and you're going to get better and better and better. And the cool thing with turbo and Pyo is that we do the same choreography for about 8 weeks-ish. So same songs, same moves. So you get a really good chance to learn it all and to keep doing it each week. You know, come to class with me once or twice each week, and it's going to get better and better every time. And then by the time you're sick of it, then we switch to new music and new moves. And that's what is so fun. It keeps the variety going so we don't get bored. And it keeps a good mental challenge going too, because I think it's really fun to learn a new turbo round, like to learn the new moves and to kind of challenge myself that way to figure out, okay, I'm going to get this song this day, and then, you know, just do what you can. Then by the end of the 8 weeks, you know everything, and you're like, you could do it without me. Okay, so like I said, I hope this was really helpful for you guys. Please share this if you know anybody who loves kickboxing, or if you know people that love dance, or people that just want to work out and need something new. I just think it's so cool that we can do this via YouTube and connect this way and do this live streaming. So I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment box. I would love to hear your comments below. I would love to hear your comments on Facebook. Talk to me. I'm not scary. I like to talk to people. All right, guys, have a really great, what day is today? Today is Tuesday. Have a really great Tuesday, and I hope to see some of you in class. Okay, bye-bye.